everybody, it's Crystal. I'm back with a video today, and this is a different video than I normally do. This is a story time video, and I've been watching a lot of story time videos on YouTube, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to add a story time, and hopefully people, maybe I'll get a lot of views. This is the story. Okay, before I tell you what this is about, let me just make a disclaimer. I'm not, nor have I ever been a type of person to want to get revenge until this happened to me. Now, Brian and I, my boyfriend, we've been dating, it'll be 4 years in August. This episode that I'm going to tell you guys about was in 2011, in February actually of 2011. So Brian and I did not start dating for several years after that. We started dating in 2017, August the 1st. Yeah, August the 1st, because it'll be 4 years this year in 2021. Anyway, this is not about Brian. This is about a jerk that I dated way before I knew Brian. Now, I'll tell you why I say he's a jerk. But first, let me give him a name, because obviously I'm not going to use his real name just because that's just not very mature. So we're going to call him Fruit Loop, okay? That's what we're going to call him, Fruit Loop, because let's face it, you guys will understand why. And it ain't because he likes cereal. Let me just tell you straight out. It's not because of that. Anyway, so I'm at a college in Georgia. Obviously, I'm not going to say the name of the college because that's just not, you don't do stuff like that. I'm in the college in Georgia, and it's a pretty good sized college, but I really didn't find anyone that I, thought would be a good person, excuse me, a good boyfriend. And I did something stupid. So young children, young kids, young people, adults, whoever, this is a PSA. Don't do what I did. I went on a website, plentyoffish.com. I don't even know if they exist. Like I said, I've been in a stable relationship for almost 4 years. So I have no reason to even look at their site or anything else. But I met this guy, Fruit Loop. And his first message to me was telling me that he would like to get to know me and that I was beautiful. Now, I'll be real honest with y'all. I'm pretty flippin' naive. I mean, I was pretty sheltered. Screw it. I was super sheltered when I grew up. My family took good care of me, made sure I was safe, and made sure nothing bad ever happened to me, and I had a wonderful, life. And then I met some friends who kind of, I don't really want to say stirred me in the wrong way, but they kind of did, because I got involved with this one friend, especially, not Fruit Loop. This one friend we're going to call Ela. So Ela and I were best friends. We did everything together. And so I met Fruit Loop on plentyoffish.com, because Ela was like, hey, why don't you get on Plenty of Fish, see if you can find somebody that wants to be with you, blah, blah, blah. So I find Fruit Loop, and we talk and everything, and then there was one weekend, it was my dad's birthday, it was 2011, and I have another story time that I'll tell you about Ela, because there's a whole bunch of stuff to know about her. That's a whole nother story time, but I will, if you guys like this story time, and y'all want to know about Ela, let me know in the comments below. Okay, anyway, so went home for my dad's birthday from the college, and I told my mom and dad, I was like, hey, can Fruit Loop come over? And they're like, well, yeah, I mean, we don't care, ask your dad. So dad was like, sure. So they're like, I call Fruit Loop, I'm like, hey, mom, dad said you could come over to the house, they can meet you and whatever. And so he was like, oh, and so I was like, we can meet you at a place. I'm not going to say where, but at a place, and you can follow us to our house. So that's what we did. So Fruit Loop was there. He was really nice. He was super nice to my parents. He was nice to my sister and my brother. He was super nice. My mom made lasagna, which was delicious, y'all. If y'all want mama's recipe, y'all let me know in the comments, because that stuff is banging. Anyway, so so Fruit Loop came over. We hung out, everything. And then I went back to school the next day, because this was a Saturday. And Fruit Loop would message me every day on the website, and then he would call me every night and tell me that I was beautiful and he loved me. He would talk to me tomorrow. So this goes on about 6 weeks, okay? And he had come to my apartment at the college several times, and a lot of my friends met him and thought he was great. And heck, I thought he was great too. Boy, was I ever wrong. But I'll get to that in a minute. So, Fruit Loop and me, we were super close. I mean, I thought he was the one, you know. Y'all know how I am. I'm weird. And, like, I'm so naive, and I don't really, I mean, I don't mean to say it, but it's true. Like, I'm naive about things. I'm naive about life, you know. But anywho, so that went down, and we were talking, you know, we would talk every night. He would come to my apartment at the college, sometimes on the weekends. And then he would come to talk to me on the phone every day. He would call me. So it was a Friday night, just like every other Friday night since we've been together, dating, and you know. And so he said, "I love you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow." I'm like, "Okay, I love you too. I'll talk to you tomorrow." Saturday comes, no phone call from Fruit Loop. I'm like, what the heck is going on? So I'm like, this ain't real. Tell me, hopefully I'm just tripping. So the next day, no call from Fruit Loop. The next day, no call from Fruit Loop. And every time I would call this fool, he would go straight to voicemail. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, this is flipping stupid. So I'm like, some junk has been going down, because this is just not like Fruit Loop at all. Finally, it gets to Tuesday, and I'm like, you know what? Flip it. I'm about to go talk to Mama. I was like, Mama, can you do me a favor? She was like, what? I was like, can you look on Fruit Loop's page and see if this fool is dating some other chick? Because I had found Fruit Loop's Facebook. That's the thing. Fruit Loop had all of us on our whole family on his Facebook. Sissy, my mom, my brother, all of us, me, all up on Facebook, right? Let me just tell y'all, this fool deletes all of us. I'm like, what the heck? You're crazy. Anyway, he deletes all of us off of his Facebook. And I'm like, what? Why? Like, what are you tripping about? Like, what is going down? So, I was like, this is just wrong. Like, something just ain't right. And my gut's telling me Coco. Okay, my niece calls me Coco. Everybody calls me Coco. So, that's what I'm calling myself. I'm like, this was way before my niece. Like, this was before my sister even got married. Anywho, she was dating her husband. Well, right, they wasn't, husband and wife yet, but anyway. Yeah, were they? No, they didn't get married till 13. Had my niece in 15 and my nephew in 17. Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. So I'm like, dang. I'm like, what is up with this? So Mama's like, she looks at Facebook. She like, Crystal? I'm like, huh? I got bad news. I was like, what? And I think in my gut, I knew some stuff was about to go down. She was like, yeah, he's dating this chick. You know what? We're going to use her real name, because I don't even care. Julie. In a relationship with Julie. I'm like, what? What the heck? Why? This fool is dating another chick while he's dating me. What the heck? Now, I will go back and say, every time he would come to my apartment at college, he would go out to the car. I'd be like, why are you going out to your car? I didn't even think it at the time. It's like, and then it was like 2 and 2 click to make 4. You know what I'm saying? So like, I was like, dang. I was like, this fool been going up out to his car, talking to this chick, and talking to me. Like, what? Why? This can't be cool. You don't do stuff like this. I'm like, what? Like, I was so upset. I cried for days, y'all. Like, y'all don't understand. Days. Like, it was awful. And I'd be trying to go to class and do my work and junk, and people be like, what's wrong with you? Because I just like, I was so upset I could barely even function in my classes, and it was horrible, y'all. It was a nightmare. So then, my dumb butt, and yes, I can say dumb butt, because I was a dumb butt. So my dumb butt was like, you know what? Screw him. I'm going to find somebody else to date. So what do? My stupid butt goes up on same website. Sorry, y'all. Clearing my throat. I think I got the flu. Anywho, It'd be like, I went up on the website and I was like, ooh, this dude looks, pretty okay, blah, blah, blah. That was a whole other mess. But anyway, this guy, we're going to call him Orange, okay? Orange comes over to my apartment at school, and my friend was there, and we'll call her Apple. So Apple was there with me. She was hanging out with me, whatever, because Orange was coming over, right, y'all? Okay, we about to have all the fruits up in here. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, so Orange and Apple was there. Well, Apple came first, then Orange come, right? He brought pizza, all right, from Little Caesars, y'all. Like, look, what? Little Caesars? No. You gotta get some good pizza, like Pizza Hut, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, he was like, oh, hey, you're so beautiful, and I brought you pizza, and yada yada on, and I'm like, what? No. This, let me just tell y'all, in the middle of this, my phone's ringing. Like, what? Who's that? Y'all, it was flipping Fruit Loop. I'm like, what the heck do you want? I'm so sorry, I made a mistake. I should have never dated her, and I just got caught up in the fact that she sings and plays piano. I'm like, fool, like, you don't know this, but I do the same thing. Will you please take me back? I'm like, no, heck no, I ain't taking you back. No, goodbye. Hang up, right? I'm like, I ain't putting up with this. Then Orange decides he want to stay the whole night, right? Not the whole night, but like he want to stay till like late. So Apple's got to go home, right? And I'm like, dang, this is gonna be some crap's about to go down. So she leaves, right? Apple has to go home with her mom, right? And so Orange was there, I was there, and he was like, I just think I'm falling in love with you, and you're just so beautiful and all this junk. And I'm like, I don't know about all this. So then let's just say that I was not feeling great at the time, and I had bought this fool some ice cream. Y'all, this is how stupid I was, right? I went to the Walmart, right? Y'all know I love me some Walmart. So I went to Walmart. I was like, ooh, what's your favorite ice cream, Orange? He like, oh, I like the Great Value cookies and cream. I'm like, all right, I can handle that. So I get that, I got everything all set up and whatnot. He was bringing the pizza, I had the ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had the whole thing going down up in this house, right? In my apartment. Like, we had the whole thing. So I was like, feeling kind of icky. I'm like, what's wrong with me? And I felt like I was going to throw up. So I was like, oh, because I let this guy kiss me a couple times. I'm like, I don't even know, what the heck am I doing? Why am I doing this? So I was like, this is just wrong. This is all messed up. Anyway, so I was not happy, and I was in my bathroom throwing up, and this fool was in there eating ice cream. Orange was in there stuffing his little face with ice cream. Hey, dude, what is your problem? So anyway, he left. I was like, Lord have mercy, I'm so stupid. I called my mom. I'm like crying. I'm like, Mom, I'm an idiot. I let this guy kiss me. I'm like, what was I thinking? And it's like 9, 10 o'clock at night. My mom's like tired. She already in bed and whatnot. And she was like, it's okay, but you shouldn't let people do that to you if you're not, you don't feel the same way, yada yada. I was like, I know, I messed up. You know what I'm saying? So then this fool, Orange, has a nerve to call me the next day. He's like, ooh, can I come back over? I'm like, no, you can't. No way. And you know where. Like, no. Fool, you ain't coming over. I ain't never gonna see your butt again. So then this fool was like on the phone crying. I'm like, dude, you tripping. You need some help, like real bad. So I was like, no. This junk, this ain't going down. I was like, Then he was like, he called me like 20 minutes later, all not crying no more. Can I have your friend's number? I was like, no. Dude, heck no, you be tripping. No, you ain't getting my friend's number, you fool. What you think I am? A pushover? Well, I guess I kind of am sometimes. But anyway. So, y'all, that's how I found out that Fruit Loop was cheating on me. And Orange. I did Orange on the well, I shouldn't say that. Orange was on the rebound, right? Y'all saying? Like, I was just desperate for somebody to love me in a boyfriendish way. I had a wonderful family, so I don't know what my deal was. But anyway, that's my first story time, y'all. And the moral of the story A, be real careful who you invite into your life. And B, always keep tabs on your friends. And I ain't talking about like putting the Find My iPhone, none of that junk. I'm just talking about make sure you know who you know before you just start in a relationship with someone. Because you never know, that person may be, you know, the best person in the world, and that person may be dumb as a brick. I mean, who knows? But anyway, so that's what I did. I found out Fruit Loop was cheating on me, and the next couple days, I started in a relationship with Orange. That ended very quickly. I have another story time about another guy I was in a relationship with. If y'all want to hear that, comment down below. And if y'all want to hear my story about Ela, my roommate, comment down below. And if you want Mama's orange, God. If you want Mama's lasagna recipe, comment down below too, because it's delicious, y'all. Alright, peace out. I see y'all people later. Bye. Oh, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Bye.